Since the very beginning, the MC culture has never needed biker news. It was real simple. If you were in a club and you wanted to know what was going on the street, you got on your motorcycle and you rode on the street. They would travel from state to state, charter to charter, chapter to chapter, having sit-downs with their brothers, discussing what happened between them and a rival motorcycle club. There was no phone calls made, there was no emails, and there certainly was not no YouTube. Even still today, guys in motorcycle clubs get on their motorcycles and ride chapter to chapter, charter to charter, state to state across the country to sit down and discuss what's going on in their world. That's what everyone has never understood about the MC culture. It was underground. It's their own world, their own culture. It was sacred. But now it's being exploited by creators on YouTube, calling it biker news. Everybody wants to discuss things that they're not even involved in. And it's gotten sickening, to be real honest. The MC culture is not happy about it, and neither am I. It's very simple, guys. If you want to know what's going on in the MC world, join a motorcycle club. If you're not in a club, you don't need to know what's going on in the MC world. It's that simple. What's good, everybody? Welcome to Danny D-Lo Biker TV. As you can see, we live on the streets, chilling like a villain. Everybody's been talking about this whole drama in the biker news niche here on YouTube. Everybody watched the Black Dragon having a breakdown episode. We watched Hollywood do his professional show, professionally talking about the situation between Souls to Ghost and another motorcycle club, and we'll get into all that later. I'm gonna give y'all guys my opinion about biker news in general. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Danny D-Lo Biker TV. I came back to the studio. It was a little chilly out there. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So let's get on with the show. Everybody has been talking about this. You know, Black Dragon did his, I don't even know what to call his live video, where he was, I will mention he was very disrespectful towards me. And you know what, man? I'm sure that he'll call me within due time and apologize. And if he don't, so be it. Either way, I don't forget. But one thing is for sure, I'm not going to do it this video. I'm not going to come live and have a complete destruction of myself and make a fool of myself. Something I won't do. Everybody saw the show that Hollywood did, where he professionally corrected the situation between Souls to Ghost and another motorcycle club. Here's the deal, guys. All right, I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm gonna keep it 100 because that's what I do. All right, I'm not here to disrespect anybody. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm not trying to make anybody look bad. First and foremost, let me just say, we as creators, we all make mistakes in this niche and in any niche. We're only human. We all mess up. It is what it is, man. But what tells you of the kind of character that you're viewing, watching, is how they handle that criticism, how they handle being wrong, and what do they do to fix it. Now, I haven't watched Sosa's channel. I don't know if he's came out and made a public apology or anything. I have no idea. So don't jump down my neck, because again, I'm not dissing him. I'm not here disrespecting him. I'm not disrespecting anybody, to be honest with you. That's just something I don't want to do anymore. But I do feel that Sos not contacting a certain motorcycle club and correcting his mistake for them, I do feel that was just not the right thing to do. I think it was a little unprofessional, but that's my personal opinion. And how that man handles his thing is how he handles it. You know, I mean, everybody can talk about it, everybody can get mad, but you know what? He's doing his thing, man. So I suggest that everybody just goes and does theirs, you know? Quit talking about it, quit making this into a big situation that it really isn't. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood did his show, and I thought it was professionally done. It's kind of ironic that Hollywood did a professional show and was cool about everything, but Black Dragon's the one that came on there and just went off the rail. It was like the exact opposite. That's weird. But all of that being said, I have to discuss on how I feel about biker news in general. I don't care who's doing it. I feel that it's not necessary in the MC world. It don't belong on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or any other public platform. It's just exactly like what I said in the beginning of my show. If you're not in an MC, you don't need to know. It's that simple. I don't get where it became this clickbait thing where creators decided to jump into this niche and decided to start talking about biker news. Bro, first of all, it's not biker news, it's club news. And club business just don't need to be discussed publicly like that. I just can't help myself. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, yeah, but you know, it's public news. It is. It's public news in a certain area. It's not worldwide. That's what people don't understand. And that's why people don't understand why the club world doesn't like these guys that do the biker news shit. Because number one, they're exploiting the culture to the fullest. They're doing clickbait with club colors, patches, club names in the headings, you know, this club shot at this club, and this club's on trial, and that club's over there doing this, and blah, blah, blah. It's all clickbait. And guess what? I don't blame one creator for it. Who do I blame? You, the viewers. See, you guys will see a club patch, 1%er diamond, the heading saying 1%ers this or that club that, and you click on it right away. Ooh, what's going on? Because you're addicted to drama now. It's sad. You guys don't watch us because we're good content creators. You guys don't watch us because you like what we're talking about. You guys watch just to see what kind of drama is going to unfold from it. And of course, I'm not saying all of you, but the majority of you. And it's kind of sickening, to be honest with you. It's gotten to the point that you have created so many people trying to jump into our niche, into the biker niche, the club niche, and it's gotten boring. It's gotten lame. It's not even competition anymore. It's just you have 100 people talking about the same bullshit, and it's lame, man. It really is. I would rather do content that means something to me and that's going to help you as a viewer, one way or another. Case in point, my Lefty 1%er video is the only video that I've ever put club colors on and ever said a club name in the heading. Look how many views that video has. 27,000 views on it. Then you take another video I've done, my PTSD, anxiety, and depression video. To me, that means way more than that other video. It's something that we all struggle with. It's something that we all deal with on a daily basis. Almost all of us deal with this. How many views does that video have? 900, maybe 1,000 now? And why is that? Because there's no club colors in it. There's no club in the heading. There's no drama. But that video I would rather do than the other one, because it's actually helping people and it's not downing anyone else. See, what people don't grasp is the club world's always been underground. It's always been an underworld, the dark side, the gangsta life. Now, I know that lifestyle is intriguing to all of you, but for those of us that have lived it and been in it, it's not as much fun as you think it is. But one thing I will say is the fact that people want to talk about these things. The fact that you guys as viewers want to know about it. It takes away from the fact that what it's actually doing to the culture itself. It's making them all look bad. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, hey, bro, D-Lo, I mean, let's be real here. Let's keep it 100. The clubs themselves are making themselves look bad. And you're absolutely correct. You are not wrong with that. But here's where I'm at with it. Let me explain it this way. A person in Chicago has no idea what's going on in California. But because of biker news here on YouTube and multiple platforms, now he does. He would have never known what was going on over there in the club world. He would have never known that this club won at that club. A person in Texas would have had no idea that this guy went against this guy in Virginia. Nobody would have known, except for the people in them small towns and small areas and small cities. And it still does not take away from the very one and only fact that unless you're in the MC world, you don't need to know. It's none of your business what's going on. It literally has nothing to do with you. So it's no different than putting on a gangland show, which is the very show that everybody is so against and hates. But here these guys are doing the same shit. All these people doing the biker news thing. It's stupid, man. Look at Hollywood. Hollywood is the king of biker news. And he is the man who created the very existence of biker news on YouTube. He's the OG of that game. And he'll tell you, he started doing it because he wanted to change the perception of society's views on the MC world. And then it became, he wanted to give the club's side of the things that are going on in the news. Now, he's getting out of it because he's realized how stupid it really has become. You're lying to people, for one. And you're talking about stuff that you don't need to talk about. Plain and simple, man. You'll never see me doing biker news because I refuse to sell out the culture that way. I refuse to have patches all on my thumbnails and club colors and club names and my shit. Like, I don't even understand how these guys get away with it. I really truly don't. I just don't, man. Because I know I don't. But maybe that's just the connections I have. But I know Sosa's got tons of connections, probably more than mine. Because he's way, way bigger than I am. Black Dragon, he's bigger than I am too. And he's been in the game way longer than I have. Hollywood the same. Like, I don't understand how these guys don't get shitted on a daily by MCs for what they do when they do that stuff. I mean, Sosa Ghost not so much. Like, every now and then he'll do a news thing, but he don't do much of that. So he's not even really in this category. But there's so many others, and I don't know the names of these other guys. I've seen them, I watch them, but I'm not going to give them any time of my day, you know? And again, this is not dissing Dragon or Sos or Hollywood or anybody. It's just keeping it real, man. Like, why are we doing this as creators? Why? For what? Are views really that special to us that we have to sell our souls for it? Sell what we say that we believe in? I'm not. I truly ain't. I'm not in a club no more, nor do I ever want to be in a club anymore. But I'm always going to have respect and love in my heart for that world. Because I believe in loyalty, integrity, and honor. Respect. This is what I believe in, man. But not to stray off subject. To me, biker news don't have any of that, man. It just don't. And I thought I'd say something, you know, because, Black Dragon went on his tirade. Hollywood did his thing. I don't know if Sos has responded towards his situation or not, and I really don't care because it's none of my business. But it's just gotten out of whack, man. And people don't realize that, let's say you do a video and you do shit incorrectly, or you say the wrong thing, put the wrong patch in it, put the wrong club involved. You do something wrong like that. That club now has a problem with you. So now you got to worry about that problem on the street. And for what? 20 or 30,000 views, 50,000 views? That equals up to, $200 to $300. Is that $200 or $300 really worth your life or your physical well-being? Because you had to go and disrespect another club or a person or, a guy who supports that club or whatever. Is it really worth it? It ain't to me. I got enough bullshit to deal with in my world and in my life. I do not need any more. Straight up, man. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet today. That's just what I had to say, man. One thing I want to tell everybody is be on the lookout for my podcast. Me, Hollywood, and Mike Ball are going to be doing a live podcast every Sunday. I believe we decided on every Sunday. We haven't decided on an exact time yet. We're not sure what we're going to be calling it yet. For those of you still watching at this point in time, drop a comment below and give me an idea what to call our podcast. I'd like your guys' input. I truly hope that all of you follow me over to that and watch our episodes. You know, we're gonna go mainstream with it. We're gonna try, and we're gonna do our thing. And we're not gonna be talking about biker stuff. We're gonna be talking about just human interests. We're gonna be talking about daily things that go on in our lives, daily things that go on in yours, the things that we deal with as men and women. It's gonna be an awesome show. And speaking of women, China Doll's gonna be on it as well. So it's the four of us. My bad, China. I'm sorry, honey. And it's going to be a really cool thing. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a very chill environment where we just chill and be ourselves and talk, man. You know? Kind of like the morning madhouse the other morning. It was real cool. It went smooth. And it just kind of happened. And then we sat down and talked about it and said, dude, why don't we do this all the time? Like, you know, why don't we talk about things that actually matter in the world? And don't talk about the biker stuff and the MC stuff and all of that. Like, let's just talk about world topics, you know, and discuss our opinions on them. So I hope you guys enjoyed those episodes that we're going to start doing here live. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It wasn't very interesting. I just had to say what I had to say. I hope that none of you other creators feel disrespected or feel like I'm attacking anybody, because I'm not. I'm just giving my viewers my viewpoint and where I'm coming from and where I stand on it, you know. And as always, if you got a problem with my shit, all you gotta do is email me at DannyDLoOfficial@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to give you a call and discuss your problem, because that's how I get down. That being said, I'm out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.